Hello, hello, and welcome back to Look Outside 2.0 Cursed Mode. This is part 24. Last time, we explored the rest of the Iris stores to get into the meat world, and also discovered a secret way you can get into the meat world without using any Iris keys. Unfortunately, I discovered it too late for it to be helpful, but you can do it much earlier in the game. I'm not really sure what massive benefit there is to doing it, but you can do that. So there you go. Um, this time we have to keep exploring. I have had some dinner in between episodes. Um, but I'm ready to get back down to it. Uh, one of the thoughts that I had while I was munching on my meal was that okay. I've been thinking of like unintuitive solutions, right? Or I've been trying to think about unintuitive solutions to puzzles. And something that sort of lit a light bulb in my brain was like, well, we used an iris key on the toilet in the women's restroom, right? And we did that because we saw Sybil's eyeball in the toilet. So, there is a part of my brain that is like, do we go home and try to use an iris key on the save point? Because we know that there's got to be a way to access the meat world on floor 3 that we haven't seen. Wait, is it this TV? Oh my god, I'm sorry, I just had a brain blast because I was like thinking of like, wait a minute. Isn't the jump scare on the TV at the beginning of the game like a fucking eyeball? You feel drawn to the static. Oh, thank God. I can't believe I just had that brain blast while I was trying to explain going into using the save point at the house instead of doing this. But I just remembered that, yeah, you see an eyeball on the screen at the beginning of the game. So this is a different backside of the TV. It's like a whole new backside of the TV. Am I going to cut in backside of the TV from Persona 4 in the background right now? Am I going to do that? No, I'm not going to. That would require effort and editing. Not that I don't occasionally do an edit, you know, for fun, but it's unnecessary. Still have no idea why Lei has sandwich. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. The glance is dead. Oh, what's Joel's max HP right now? 358? That's not bad. Not bad. Okay, this is so cool. I'm so glad that I just was like, I don't know, spitballing, thinking out loud, and then suddenly I just came up with that. Or remembered that. I don't know, that's crazy. What are you? Oh, you're just this thingy. I don't care. I think you'll die to just a single round of hits, so like, I'm not gonna go crazy with it. Yep. Wow, Joel got 2 hit points from that. That's pretty cool. Nice. Okay. Yeah, here we are. We made it to this thing. Nice. Okay. That thing looks scary. It's also got a lot of eyeballs, so I feel like it's weak to piercing. I'm gonna put the rapier back on Sam and see where that leads me. Okay, let's go. Or should I put the goblin claws on Lei? Because I don't want to get like destroyed. You know what I mean? Okay, what is this? The meat worm. I see. Okay. Let's just do... I can't do coup de grace anyway. So let's just do a jump attack. Teeth. Pull the viewers, and sickening grasp. Meatworm stomps around on many feet. I really don't like that ability. what do we have to say? 1200 out of 1800 HP. Level 17 meatworm. I'll take my leave now. Adieu. I do love an overly dramatic chatter. Like, I must say, it does amuse. Dan needs some healing. This thing, I barely remember. I think it had 800 out of 1200 HP or something like that. It's fine. We should be able to kill it pretty easy. I really don't want Lei to kill it with this attack, but I'm not certain that that's avoidable. How much HP does this thing have left? 100? Well, it had over 173. I think we're done, though, with that. Sam, just... Because it had like 800 HP, right? So it should be... This should be it. Are you serious? Damn it. I guess I miscounted. Maybe it had like 1200 or something. I'm still gonna go for it though. So I'll just, I don't know, I'll heal tank. It doesn't seem to be able to, kill us at this point, so... There we go! 6 HP from that. Awesome. It's the only progression I get, you know? So I just wanna... I just wanna do what I can. Okay. I mean, I have these energy drinks, so I should use them. Like, there's no reason to hold on to them like they're precious or anything, because, like, this is basically the end of the game. This should be over in a few moments. Honestly, Lei shouldn't even have the goblin claws on for this. You gotta be kidding me. The rapier's already busted. This is why we should stick with the pizza cutter, man. Pizza cutter's like invincible. It breaks next battle guaranteed, now that I've said that, but... Okay. So where does this lead? Ew, what are you? I don't like this. This makes me upset. I don't like this at all. Dan, heal your own wounds. I don't know. I just want Joel to take care of it. Joel's teeth storm will take care of it. These look like they're covered in eyeballs. They'll die to a teeth storm. It's fine. Yeah, boom. Dead. Myrtleized. Okay. See what looks like a stairway through this hole. Squeeze through? What? That's not a stairway. That's just the room. That's just a different room. Excuse you? Okay, so there's that massive organ. What is this? There's a bottle of catalyst here. Okay. Lei's got the goblin claws. You've got bullets, Dan. I guess the kid needs some stamina, so I'll give him a chalky bar. Alright, let's go for it. What are you? You are Clementine. Alright. Hold those viewers, Dan. Hey, Dan Nation, give me the scoop. Great, now none of my clothes fit. It's weak to slashing. Smash, somebody says, of course. This is a level 11 taxidermy. 900 HP. Why is this considered a taxidermy? What does the taxidermy have to do with any of this? Dan is being digested. His max HP is halved. I don't like that. Stop digesting Dan. You'll get indigestion if you digest Dan, let me tell you. Okay. God damn. Those have got to be like one of the best weapons in the game. You can't convince me otherwise. You feed the intestines for now, but they're already regenerating. In 8 hours, they will have completely regrown. Okay. Well, we took care of them. Yeah, and then this is the other side of that pit, but what's up this way? Or wait, is that it? Huh. Surprisingly, despite the fact that we figured that out, this doesn't really help. There's still more to the left over there. Like, there's still more. Huh. Like, yeah, we killed the intestines, but to what end? There's still more. That's the Predator's dead sprite, so that doesn't seem right. Yeah, there's still more that we haven't figured out. So maybe you... But we don't have any more iris keys. Like, that was the last one. Wait, this is the wrong... Yeah, that was the last iris key that we found. But there's still more. Well, there's like nothing here. We didn't even find anything useful. Like, yeah, we found the intestines and we killed them. But all it does is just circle into a different room of the same apartment that we were already in. Okay, great. Consider me out of ideas. But okay, so we killed the intestines. Yeah. There's just kind of... Man, I thought this was gonna fucking blow the case wide open. I thought I'd had like a major brain blast, you know what I mean? I thought I'd solved it. But no. I mean, God, if this is a cross from... If this is meant to represent the third, like, floor 3 hallway, right? Then... that would mean that there's an access here in Vincent's place. But the negative disc has an eye on it, but I thought that that was like... I thought that that was like the visitor. Do you know what I mean? Like, I thought, well, we saw a bunch of eyeball things in here. Like, eyeball creatures. Well, okay. So, what have we learned through this? I think what we've learned is that since you don't need an iris key to open the door to get into Lyle's section, you shouldn't use one on that? Is that what we've learned? Like, do I have to reload again? The thing is, if I put that fucking void disc... This is a negative of the visitor. And it looks like an eyeball, right? Like, this is a negative of the visitor. If I put that on Vincent's wall, isn't that just gonna kill me? Because I'll have looked outside? But I saw accesses from, like, Vincent's side of the hallway. I mean, the only other access would be from Sybil's room. And, like, again, I guess I didn't really even try to test the whole, like, use the key on the save point thing. But I don't have any keys to test that with now. Okay. So, if I want to try this, I lose basically everything since my last save, and I don't really remember what we did. So I'll have to review the footage. So give me 1 second while I go and review the footage from the previous episode so that I can see how much I'm losing here. Okay, so what we'd be losing is, like, everything I did after going through the basement the first time and defeating the kidneys. That's what we'd be losing. So... That's a tough proposition. But this is my best lead. But this negative disc, it's a negative image of the visitor. Like, I'll die if I look at it, right? I wish I had... Oh, I wish I could, like, save now and test this. But I can't. I have to either test it now or do something else until I can save. And if I do something else until I can save, then all of the organs come back to life. And then I have to run around trying to do this on day 14. All in one go because I'll have exhausted all of the danger. Shit. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because we've hit a wall. But if I go and do stuff, like if I go hang out in the glitch world, I'm just gonna have to redo that. Maybe, for fuck's sake, I don't want to deal with the nether creatures right now. Can we not, please? I also don't have an iris key. Even if this does work. This seems like such a bad fucking idea. Because this is the visitor. That's not... No, that's not a good plan. But what is a good plan at this point? Because I've used all the iris keys. I think you're not supposed to use the one to get into Lyle's because you don't need it for that. So it's just a waste. Which means I have to reload anyway. So why not test this? If I have to do that. Okay, fine. I don't want to keep chickening out. It's just that I have to redo things and I don't want to redo them. Which I'm sure you can understand. You know, redoing stuff, especially since I just redid a bunch of things to even get to this point, really sucks. For fuck's sakes, with the nether creatures right now, man, just please despawn. I don't want to deal with you. Please fuck off. Okay. We're gonna do it. This seems like it's just gonna fucking kill me, and it's not gonna lead to anything. Yeah, you look outside, and you die. Projector doom. Projected the negative on the wall. Fuck. Okay. Well, that sucks. Here's a thought, though. So that takes us back to this save, right? In this save, we still have how many iris keys? We have 2. Obviously, one of them goes in the TV. Your strange neighbor isn't here. Right. But maybe we can test the theory. No, it's not letting me do it. Fuck. Okay. So the theory of, like, sticking the iris key in the save point doesn't work. Or at least it doesn't hold water. What about Sybil's apartment? It's stuck, you can't open it. There's no interaction, though. In this timeline, we haven't yet... Well, at least I got an achievement out of it, you know? At least I got a Chivo. I'm just, like, salty because I knew that that was gonna happen, but I was just trying to follow all my leads. Okay. I need to take a minute and think about this. Because we know some stuff now, right? We know we don't need an iris key to get into Lyle's section. So we shouldn't use one there. We can't use an iris key on the wall in our apartment. Like, we can't do that. We can use it on the TV in the guy's apartment. In the what the fuck is he called? God, it's been like so long since we fought him. The Leering Husk, his apartment. So we can use it on the TV in there. But it doesn't lead anywhere, and it doesn't give you any items. It just gives you the ability to kill the intestines, which is fine. You can do that. And you need to do that, right? Because the idea, I assume, is that you have to kill all the organs at once. Where the fuck else have I seen eyeballs? Okay, like I said, I'm going to take a second. I'm going to think about this a little bit more. So I'll BRB. Hey guys, so I've had a journey of trying to puzzle this through. I think I just heard my cat scream for me outside my door. Anyway, you'll be fine. You'll survive. And I haven't really come up with any solutions. What I did notice was that a long time ago, because I've basically been systematically going through like a bunch of different areas trying to see if there's like anything else that like is eyeball shaped. I tried like clicking on the gigantic eyeball, being like, can I go through the giant eyeball to get to the meat world? No, you can't. That's not a thing. It's still like the normal instant death thing that it was before. But I've been trying to think of like where are other places where I've seen eyes or eye motifs or an object with an eye on it. And so I went back to Remy's apartment. And I noticed that the 2 rats that were really strong, that were usually in the bathroom in there, had moved to Remy's room, and I can't talk to them. So there's a part of me that thinks that they might be Remy's parents, and that might be part of Remy's side quest. So I thought I would see if I could take him with me and take him to that apartment and see if anything happens. So that's something that I've been thinking about. So I was gonna do that. In regards to like iris key stuff, basically my thought is like, I think I'm out of leads, and I think what we have to do is just go to the few remaining areas in the game and see what turns up, because we still haven't finished Glitch World. We still haven't gone to the convenience store. I haven't finished getting all of the basic offerings for Perfect Ritual. And also, I just don't know. I don't know where I was going. So that's where I'm at right now. Is like, I think I need more information. I need more places, because maybe there are more opportunities just out of reach. But I feel like I've really scraped the bottom, like I've really like scraped the bottom of the barrel of my ingenuity here, as it sort of relates to the iris keys. So instead of just trying to bash my skull against it, I want to see if like there are other options that I can explore that might provide me with like some forward momentum, because I really don't know what else to do at this point. So that's where I'm at with the whole iris key business. And anyway, I was talking to Remy. So that's why we're talking to Remy, and we've got a new event between Remy and Joel. So I want to show that off. Remy nudges Joel with its muzzle. Joel doesn't look back at the rat. What? What is it, Remy? Stop bothering me. I'm not, playing with you. Remy makes a pitiful whine and paws at Joel's arm. What do you, want? I don't feel like playing today. Remy leaves some torn remains of Fuzzy on the ground near Joel. A piece of the head, an arm, a leg, some more cotton. He emits a long, sorrowful whine. It wasn't an accident, Remy. That was very mean of you. Remy hides its face, curling up into a ball. I guess you're just a little baby, like my sister. When you do something bad, you have to apologize. You have to say you are sorry. Can you say that? Remy uncurls a little and tries to speak. You're sorry. No, not like that. You say, I'm sorry, Joel, for hurting your friend. Remy perks up a little at Joel's laugh. You're sorry, Joel. I'm sorry, Joel. I'm sorry, Joel, for hurting your friend. For hurting your friend. Joel hugs Remy. Okay, Remy, I accept your apology. I shouldn't have called you a bad rat. You're a good rat. I was just angry and sad. Sorry, Joel. Good rat. Joel mournfully picks up the rest of Fuzzy's remains. Maybe we can find a way to repair him sometime. Okay. Cool. I didn't... Alright. Great. So, does that change something for Joel? Yeah, he has Fuzzy's remains now. Now, somebody was telling me that I could fix Fuzzy by going to Eugene, but that didn't work. But I wonder if it was because I hadn't triggered this event yet? I don't know. Also, sorry, I was kind of trying to decide on a voice for Remy, because he's probably not used to talking. Anyway. The thing I was planning on doing... Let's not get too distracted. The thing I was planning on doing is taking Remy maybe back to his parents. But... just to see what happens. And if they take him away from me, I don't care. I don't care that they're his bio parents. They can't take care of him like I can. But afterwards, we can go talk to Eugene, maybe, and maybe see if it works now. Right, this is Aurelius's room. I was also talking to... I was talking to Beryl, and he told me that I should ask Jasper about somebody, like, something that happens. Been afflicted ever since the whole story. This is not pride, but fear not. Jasper needs a full control. We can trust him. Okay. So, yeah. So sorry, I got distracted. Let's focus on Remy for right now. We can think about the other things afterwards. I just am like trying to get this figured out in some way, or at least just like, I don't know, do something new, because I've been bashing my skull against this problem for so long. But, like, yeah, maybe we can talk to, like, these ones now? No? Okay. I don't know. I couldn't talk to them. So I thought maybe that they might be Remy's parents and they might want to see him or something. Okay. So that's fine. Now what? God damn it. I'm lost in the fucking labyrinth again. Right, and this leads to this, like, abyss. I mean, could there be, like, an entrance to the meat world here? I don't know. Look, I'm grasping at straws. I don't know. Okay, we hit that load zone. I don't know. I have a headache, guys. I have a headache from trying to think about this so much. Like, my brain hurts. Okay, so that didn't really work out as being something. But let's go to Eugene's, because maybe that'll work now. I definitely wouldn't have discovered this without hints, which, you know, I have feelings about. But since I know, maybe this will work. Yeah, he's got something new. Oh god, it's been so long since I've done Eugene's voice. What's that you're holding, Joel? It's, my friend, Fuzzy. What happened to him? He's looking like he's had a rough few days. Yeah, there was an accident. The baby rat looks up at Eugene, ears down, chewing nervously on its tail. Guilt is plastered on the little rodent's face. Joel scratches it between the ears and it perks up. It's okay. He doesn't know the, details. You know, I do a little sewing. Maybe I could give him a checkup. Huh? You could? But he's so badly hurt. I'll need to examine him closer first. Joel! Good? The rat doesn't quite understand what's happening, but it realizes something good is happening with Fuzzy. Mr. Sam, we can, trust him, right? He is a stranger. To buy something, just have a look on my tables. Can you fix Fuzzy? Let me have a closer look. If you mind if I take Fuzzy for just a minute, Joel? I'll be very careful. Okay. Joel reluctantly parts with the bear's remains. Ah. Eugene theatrically scratches his chin and quirks his eyebrows while examining the bear. Yes, I see. A case of wild animal attack. He pats Remy on the head while saying this, giving it a little wink. Joel shifts on his feet. You can hear grinding of teeth. He must be really nervous to have someone else hold Fuzzy. He finally relaxes as Eugene gives Fuzzy back to him. I think he'll be fine. He just needs a few well-placed suture points and a little fluff transplant. He'll be right as rain. Whoa, Fuzzy will, be okay? But fixing him would take a whole day. Are you okay with that, Joel? Think you can let him go for a little longer? Well, I don't like that. But if this is what it's, best for Fuzzy, I'll do it. Good. I'll get to work soon. Joel parted with Fuzzy. Hey, welcome. What do you need? I found some good stuff. There's only something dangerous. Okay. Okay. Cool. So I guess we come back tomorrow on the very final day, and maybe Fuzzy will be repaired. Come back again. Okay. So that's something. That's something at least. All right. So nothing going on with Remy. Although it is cool that Remy also gets like some extra dialogue in that cutscene if he's there with you. I think that's pretty cool. Lucky that I just was planning on taking him out, huh? That being said, Remy has to stay at home because it's very not safe for him to come with us. Actually, but while we're swapping in party members, I have meant to bring Helen to the plant apartment because she might have some relevance to that place, and I really want to know what's going on behind that door in the plant apartment that I couldn't open. And Helen might know how to open it. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, just trying to figure things out. This does not seem like the right way. I think this is the way to the plant apartment. Yeah, here we go. Helen doesn't react upon coming in here. So that's not immediately giving me like a green flag that this is anything. It's locked. Yeah, Helen's not volunteering any information about that. So I'm thinking that if there is something that Helen doesn't have anything to do with it. Or if she does have something to do with it, I need to trigger something else to get her talk about it. Did I not open this? Use your lockpicks. You picked the lock? Got it. Inside you find 60 bucks and a stamp collection. Nice. Yeah. Okay. So Helen also doesn't really have much to say. A painting of a sunset. Nice, I suppose. It doesn't mean that she doesn't have anything to do with it. It just means that I haven't triggered anything that would tell me, that would get her to tell me about it. And I don't know if I will because we're literally so far out of time in this playthrough for that. Okay, so what time is it in-game right now? It's 4:49 in-game. And we have a couple of options as to how we want to move forward from this point. So we could redo some of the stuff with the iris keys. I think I have the goblin claws already. I don't know, do I need to talk about what did you do before all this? I gardened. Okay. Like, I wonder if that's enough to make her, to trigger her, I don't know. But, let's bring Lay back in the party. Okay. I think I have the goblin claws already. Yeah, I do, because they're super good. So I think the only choice at this point is to go ahead with exploring some more. Like, one of the other things I could think to do is, like, give Jasper the manuscript to maybe get him to trust us more so that he might tell us about Sybil. Because was I mentioning that earlier? I talked to Beryl in the basement and he said talk to Jasper about, like, something that affected him, which I assume was the loss of Sybil. And I was thinking, like, maybe that is a trigger for us being able to open the door in apartment 12. I don't know. Look, I'm literally just grasping at straws. I don't know. Anyway, we're back at the convenience store. Shout out to my convenience store homies. Now Joel doesn't have any weapons, but I think it's fine. I don't think, I mean, Fuzzy must have done something, but hi. Centifingers. The poor guy. You can't help him though. Pull the viewers, Jan. And I'm gonna go beast mode for, well, actually, Sickening Grasp is probably still the best thing to do, because giving him an infection would be really helpful. Wood. 960. Okay. Level 9. Weak to slash and cold. Resists pierce. That sucks. Also, the little scuttlings, which I assume that Teeth Storm will just take care of. Ow. Okay. Centifingers is thrashing around. Maybe I should have tried to Yanmakiku. I'm really fucking hurt now. But Sam is the only one that has, an ability that actually does, like, real damage to this guy. Because, I mean, Joel can round saw job, but that's not really gonna work. The question is, like, well, I guess I could just Grinning Beast and try to, and because I think the Beast mode does do slashing damage. Okay, I did heal, but then Centifingers basically took all of my healing away. So that didn't really work out for me. I might need to do a more serious heal. But we'll see. So round saw jaw, special, more healing, and then just claws. And I missed, which is awesome, and I love it. He bites down twice. That sucks. Ooh, but they really fucked him up that time. I think Joel will probably kill him here. Yeah. Alright, there goes Centifingers. Rest, R.I.P. Buddy. R.I.P. There's nothing on the shelves. I swear to God, if I find those Choco Racks for, Spine, I might lose my mind. Like, I don't think I will, but, like, what if? What if I did, right? Like, that fucking throwaway line about Chocoracks. Or, like, what if I gave them to Louis and it killed him? I don't know. There's so many possibilities if there was a box of Chocoracks here. It is kind of banana to me. I mean, I guess the idea is, like, Centifingers destroyed all of the shit on the shelves, and that's why, like, none of this stuff is, like, anything. Oh, I forgot that there was a video game in here completely. I completely forgot that there was one in here. I'm sorry. I'm just checking all the shelves just to make sure. Nowhere near as good as the original. Don't disgrace yourself by taking this. I took it anyway. I don't think we played Myrmidon 12 in the original game. I think we tried it. More duct tape. Very nice. Some herbicide. The blank VHS tape that we need. And a small first aid box. Okay. Which is good because I'm not doing so hot right now. I'm not doing so hot. Let's use some bandages. God, does that mean in this timeline I didn't go to Eugene's and buy his bandages? I don't like how the corpses move. It discomfits me, but I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure it's like maybe an engine limitation more than it's intentional. Because this is made in RPG Maker, I'm 90% sure. Okay, so the convenience store was a dud as far as like finishing off the meat world vibe. So I'm wondering what to do now exactly. No. We don't need to go in there right now. Okay, so that was a dud. So let's think. Where else have we not gone and what else have we not done? We haven't killed taxidermy, which we've sort of let that sleeping dog lie for a while. Like, it's definitely been a hot minute since we sort of have even thought about interacting with the rogue taxidermy. I just can't imagine that that's the solution, because it doesn't fit the layout to the meat world. But also, I'd like to kill him. I didn't get anything for killing him the first time, but maybe he got revamped. Also, I will say this, and this is another reason why I think he got revamped. I have listened to the soundtrack of this game. I haven't listened to everything, but obviously I looked through the new tracks when they came out because I bought the soundtrack to this game because of course I did. It's amazing. And I saw that there was a soundtrack that seems to be specifically for this guy. So, my thought was like, maybe it would be a good idea to check him out because of that. Because there might be more going on. Taxidermy, a level 13 taxidermy. Just slashing, acid, fire, and cold. Wait, why did I lose stamina? Metal wire spills from the monster, spooling in clumps, curling around like a long, shiny worm. That doesn't seem good. But why did I lose stamina for using biting armor? That doesn't make sense. Alright, anyway. I don't know. Dan, take aim. Taxidermy is bleeding. I don't know how it's bleeding, but it seems to be bleeding. Okay. The monster appears to be made entirely from the strange metallic wiring, wound together into this unnatural form. The wire is pulled taut. It seems to connect the monster to every other taxidermy sculpture in the room. Okay. The wires suddenly tighten, pulling the nearby taxidermy sculptures into the monster. Oh yeah, that's new. So is that a... Whoa! This is fucking way cooler than I thought. Animated by the living wire, the sculptures move as one. Whoa, this is so cool, actually. Uh-oh. Okay. Luckily... we have the luckily I have this. This might be a bless. Cause this doesn't look good to me. I'm gonna assume that crocodile is probably one of the worst ones. This song is also fucking baller shit. Now I wish I had equipped the Goblin Claws. Nice. Jolt counterattack. Very good. Okay, Crocodile's down. Ooh, very nice. We got a crit on the moose head. I think I need to keep Screamering. Now we Teeth Burst. Calming Words. Cures most mental status ailments. I don't think that's going to help right now. Let's take out the Grizzly. I don't know what's important. I'm just going to go for whatever I can here. Damn. Okay, but Beast is fine because of the mask, which is awesome. So honestly, that was an excellent target choice for them. Moose is down. Right, this is Teeth Burst. Nice, we beat him. That's a lot of EXP and a lot of money. Suturing Kit found. Great Needle found. Formaldehyde. Defeat Suture Wire. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. I assume the Great Needle is a weapon? Yes, Great Needle. An enormous silver needle. Alright, let's check that out, I guess. The Great Needle. Skills. Skewer, Rapid Thrust, Coup de Grace. Okay, so it's like a rapier, but better. Clearly. That's awesome. Wait, does Bless increase your damage? I feel like we didn't have 71 attack. Does Bless increase? Yeah, because like, I thought Joel was supposed to only have, like, 50 right now. But he has 57. Oh, it's like a buff. Like an overall buff. It's not just, like, defense. It's everything. Okay. I didn't realize that it was sort of, like, more than it appeared to be. Okay. That's cool. Give a chalky bar to the kid. And we also get the suturing kit, which I thought was removed from the game. But it's not. It's just held by that boss now, I guess. Okay. So we've done that. Didn't really get us anything for our trouble. But we did it. And now all the taxidermies in the room are gone, although I can't enter those spaces. I assume that's just a fully optional boss fight. And there's kind of nothing else to go with for that, but... yeah, strange rogue bit of taxidermy, random bits of various animals stitched together. I don't know, should I... well, now I can take these. I feel like it would be fine, because the suturing wire won't, like, be able to do anything about it, so I guess I'll take them? I mean, is there more? I mean, obviously there's this thing. Drop a tonic on Sam here. Just, you know... At this point, I'm just like, when in doubt, Teeth Storm. You know what I'm saying? Like, bug it. When in doubt, just hit that Teeth Storm button. Cause I don't need to make my life harder for myself. He's got the Crimson Ring. Just let him spam it. It's fine. Smelling salts, bandages, something else. Smelling salts and medication. Nice. I can't believe I'm going through the taxidermy apartment in part 20 fucking 4. Because I just have lost all of my leads. I've killed the crow, right? Like, that's canon, right? Okay, I didn't deal with whatever this thing is. Dude, there's this weird patch of wall here. Well, I was also hoping that, like, the suturing wire would, like, killing that would maybe reveal something. Because this is also, like, in other worlds. And so, like, my thought was, like, maybe this connects to the meat dimension somehow. You know, skin dimension, meat dimension. Adds up, right? But I'm not really seeing anything here that indicates anything like that. But it's cool. I'm surprised I didn't get an achievement for killing the rogue taxidermy in my previous run, because I definitely did. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. I think that's it for this apartment. I don't see anything else. But we did that. So so that happened. What now? Legitimately, what now? Like, more Glitch World? Or do I try to get the final offering? So, I did notice something about Panopticon's room, which is, like, now all of the different camera feeds have different colors. So there's, like, a way that you can get the videotape via save scumming without having necessarily to kill Cinnamon, because now each video feed is color coded. So as long as you just remember which color is the correct feed, theoretically you should be able to do it without killing Cinnamon, unless he added it as just like a visual detail and the colors don't actually mean anything, which could be possible. It's certainly possible. Here's one other thing I was thinking, by the way, about Meat World, which is that we have the roof access, right? There is a hallway before you get to the roof. And I was thinking, like, what if there was a way... Because you get the roof access key from Jasper after you give all of the offerings to all of the astrologers, right? And I was just thinking, like, maybe there's a way to go to the Meat World in the roof access hallway. Like, that would be another way to get into the Meat World on this side of the hallway without necessarily going into Sybil's room, which we can't do. God damn it with the shadow creatures right now. I just can't with this shit. I just can't. Okay. So I'm thinking Glitch World is next. I'm thinking Glitch World is our next stop. Like, as much as I want to, like, put effort into going into the Meat World, clearly I'm missing something. And I don't know what, and I'm not sure how to figure it out. What I do want to do, for Christ's sake, what I do want to do, and I'll pause so that you guys don't have to watch me go through the whole process, is before we go through the glitch world and do enough of it to save, what I do want to do is I want to get... I'm going the wrong way. I want to get the explosive charge from the sapper and blow up the door into the Meat World on the 3rd floor, because that would be pretty cool to have. So I am going to go do that. So I will see you guys in just a bit. Okay, I blew up the wall. I also got actually a significant amount of danger from blowing up the wall. So I'm not sure how much of the unlabeled cartridge we're gonna be doing. But you know, we're gonna push. We're gonna push and we're gonna see what we can figure out through further exploration of this fucking nightmare. Did we go up here? Yeah, this is where the roaches were. Just sort of whatever, because we've already done that. Oh, now I have to orient myself around exploring this other completely secret area dungeon. Like, for fuck's sake. Yeah, but this just leads back around. So, is this nothing? Maybe I need to go back to that central area. Was this guy fine? I think he just has like, yeah, he just says a bunch of numbers at you. So maybe there's nothing else to do over here. Maybe we need to go to the center area and use more keys. Because do I have another yellow key? Oh, I actually do. Nice. I don't have that key, and I don't have that key. Okay, so what's this way? All right. Uh-huh. Do I want to give Lei a little bit more stamina before we start? Is a question I'm asking myself, and the answer is yes, I do. I think Dan... Oh god, do I want Dan to Yanmakiku? I can give him some cheese, and then he can Yanmakiku. But he'll have less crit with the thing. What are you? Ghost. Okay. Vomit. Teething. Yanmakeek. And Grinning Beast. Okay, paralyzed it. Nice. Didn't get his acid damage, but that's okay. Alright, we'll just jump attack. Attack. Whole viewers. Claws. Okay, Dan Army. Let's go. 520 out of 640. Okay, so this isn't that bad. I mean, it probably has some pretty strong attacks, but I think we should be able to take it down. In fact, I'm almost certain that Joel can eat it right now. Right, there we go. More glitch medication. You find bat. Blank and blank. You find metal bat 2. Okay. Metal bat. Crush. Baseball bat. Okay. And what skills does that have? Power smash. Home run. Okay, so I guess it's just a better baseball bat. Very well. Maybe this place is just to get equipment. I don't know. Ooh, guys, my brain is like very soft now. I've spent a lot of time thinking about how to do the things, and I have not received much for my brain exertion today. I had that one brain blast earlier, and it's all crumbled. Because at the end of the day, it didn't solve anything. It just gave me a little bit. I got one more piece of the puzzle, but the puzzle still is missing one. So I don't know, my analogies or metaphors are kind of like sidewinding. Anyway, let's just, you know, do our best. Okay, so we've been that way. I mean, shit, actually. Well, there's got to be ways we haven't been, because if there aren't, yeah. There's the blue key. Now we can unlock that, but now, more importantly, we can unlock these. Yeah, and then this leads somewhere else. Oh, there's like a glitch gun. Okay. Do I want to give Dan another Jan Makik? I mean, I have all this vodka. I'd like for him to be able to do a little bit more than that, but I'm not sure. Maybe give him Baki? What the hell? Harry Dad. Okay. Eating. Yanma kick. Gritty Beast. He didn't get paralyzed. That's bad. Loving Smile. Oh, fuck. Okay, Joel is regular enraged. It looks like. It doesn't look like he's glitch enraged. But that doesn't make any sense. We haven't encountered anything that could do anything else. Pull the viewer's claws. What do we got? Is he doing something later? 396 out of 480 HP. Just lots of people going, no! Yeah, I think Joel is just regular enraged. That doesn't look off to me at all. But I don't know. I think we just go for a bunch of regular attacks. Now Dan's enraged. I don't know. Now I feel some compulsion. Yeah, they lost it after the fight, so that was just regular. There is a gun. Oh fuck. Guard teething. Pull the viewers. Guard. I don't know what. I'm being attacked by the gun. I don't get it. This is something. A level 25 monster. I wish that was me. 100 HP. 120 stamina. Not even worth your time. Fires a single pistol shot. Gun is bleeding. Okay, I guess it just has like really high defense because it's a gun and not an enemy. Weirdly, Dan's teeth rifle does a lot of it. I guess there's a lot of damage to it. I guess because it's gun. Okay, Joel ate the gun. Medication. Gun found. Gun. Okay. I mean, Lay's on the chipped claymore, but I can swap her to something like the tooth scimitar. Gun. 0 pistol bullet. Damage plus 40. Huh? Gun? Gun? Question mark? Gun multi? Free shot, free shot, every gunshot. Okay. Alright, well, we'll see what's going on with that, I guess. We'll find out what's the vibe. We have hit the ability to save. I'm missing a key, though. So Huh. I feel weird just leaving. There's a key right there. Also, there was that weird, like, happy slime that I didn't see before, and so I'm kind of just like, I wonder if that's a cipher. And you can actually decode what that thing is trying to say to you. Right. This is the room with Ambrose. And then this just loops back down south. I mean, this could just be a secret area with lots of loot in it. But what's the final key? Well, the final key seems to be behind the final door. But this is a glitch world. So there, like, even though it would be really unsatisfying, there is an argument to be made that there's a visible, clearly visible area that you can't access. And you just can't access it because the game is broken and doesn't work. Like, there's an argument to be made that that's just it. Like, that's... Which sucks. It's a shitty argument that sucks ass. But, like... That legitimately could be something. Like, that legitimately could be the way that it works here. Part of me was thinking that, like, we would use the gun to shoot the locks down. But Lay's got it equipped and she can't do anything with it, so I don't really get what's going on with that. Oh, let's switch Dan off of the Yanma belt now that he's no longer probably needing it. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna do like another little sweep, I think. But color me kind of convinced that if there is something else to do here, I don't know what it is. We also haven't seen glitch rage. We've seen regular rage, but not glitch rage. Right, and now we're here. I don't know. It does make sense to me that there would just be that, like, in a shitty glitch world that's broken and doesn't work, that there would just be an area that you can't access. Oh, no, I'm stupid. It's just, like, right here. What the hell? Did I just never check this way? Okay. Fine. Whatever. Great. This begs the question, though. Exactly, like, are we gonna fight this thing? Like, do I need to give Dan more vodka? I might. I might need to give Dan more vodka and give him one more Yanma belt attempt, because we got this thing. Oh, what the hell? Eye worm. I mean, this thing is definitely scary. Like, I don't like it. Yeah, I think I got Makiku here, and then I think we also definitely Grinning Beast. Nice. Got the paralysis. That doesn't always do it though. But getting that paralysis does really help. Okay. Shall I round saw jaw? Yeah, because I'm gonna save and eat a meal after this, I think. But let's pull the viewers. I think we've got enough to still get something out of it. The music here, the music for all of these glitch bosses is fucking dope as shit. Oh, he's weak. He's got 480 HP. This guy is immune to jean shorts. Yeah. I think Joel can just eat it. At this point. Like, I think we fucked it up pretty bad. Oh, shit, it's doing a thing. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I sort of figured there'd be more to it than that. A sheaf of old papers. It looks like a last will and testament. Take it. Find the last will. Oh, is this the ersatz manuscript for the weird ending? Like the counterpart to the manuscript that you're supposed to give for the perfect ritual? Because we have Henderson's photograph. Okay, so that's the point of Glitch World, is to get that ersatz offering. And equipment and stuff. Okay, so that's 2. But I'm still missing 2 pieces of the puzzle, of that puzzle. Because God knows that there's more. But I need to take a break, guys. For you. For you. For you. It's been like a couple, like about 2.5 hours over these last couple of episodes. Actually, it's been like 2 hours and 45 minutes, so it's been a long time for you guys too. But for me, it's been like, I don't know. I took a small dinner break, in recording for maybe about, I don't know, an hour. So it's been about like me playing this game for, I want to say, like 5 hours. So I'm done. I'm done for right now. I think we're gonna have a little meal. We're gonna talk to Remy. Get a new Remy scene. Sophie runs around the house, the little rat baby skittering closely behind her. After a few moments, it finally manages to catch up, leaping onto the back of her leg. Hey, you got me. You're getting pretty fast. Now it's my turn. As Sophie counts down from 10, the rat baby runs around the room trying to get as far away from her as possible. Here I come, Remy. Sophie chases the little rat around the house, running circles around the couch as she tries to catch it. It chirps excitedly as they play. Hey, can you please keep it down? I'm trying to perform an extremely sensitive speedrunning trick. That's very funny. Okay, holy shit, it's already like almost 9 o'clock in game. Oh my god, okay. But we do need to cook dinner. The question is, what will be dinner before we stop here? You know, everybody's pretty healthy. They're just kind of wounded. They're just kind of tired. So I'm thinking something like pizza bites would be totally fine. Especially since we're a level 9 chef at this point. So let's eat our delicious meal. Only 32 stamina is actually not great, but we get a bunch of leftovers, so that's good. Hello there. Would you like to, be in one of my pictures? No. But you have such a, striking figure. It would make for such an interesting portrait. If you take my picture, I'll kill you. Oh, well, in that case, have a wonderful day, ma'am. Okay. Oh my god. I don't really have much to say about that. Other than I enjoyed it. That's the end of today's episode, everybody. Thanks so much for watching as I try to puzzle out these sort of endgame secrets and puzzles and things. You know, I like them. I like them. I think they're not like insanely unintuitive, at least so far. Obviously, I'm missing something. I'm missing something in like several cases, but I think being able to make it this far on my own has been really rewarding. So, yeah, I'm loving it still. Um, but I'll see you guys next time, where hopefully I will figure something out. Um, God, I hope I'll figure something out. But until then, guys, uh, bye bye.